Welcome back to our channel. Today we will explain what a projecting narcissist is, give easy examples with suggestions of how to deal with this type of narcissist. We will also give you a simple comparison to see if you can tell the difference. Let's dive in and explore. According to Saul McLeod, who is a qualified psychology teacher with over 18 years' experience of working in further and higher education, a projecting narcissist is someone who shifts blame and avoids responsibility to maintain their self-image. They project their own negative traits onto others, often accusing them of behavior they themselves are guilty of. McLeod explains, narcissists often see themselves as superior and flawless. Projection helps them reinforce this self-image by attributing negative qualities onto others to make themselves seem perfect in comparison. For example, if a narcissist is being dishonest, they might accuse others of lying instead. If a narcissist is envious of someone's success, they may accuse that person of being jealous of them. Okay, before listing 7 common projecting narcissist traits that you may be able to relate to, let's do a little test. Can you tell which person is the projecting narcissist? Is it person number 1? Or is it person number 2? If you said person number 2, you are correct. You can clearly see the blame game taking place, while person number 1 was just proudly showing off her new curtains. Now let's take a look at 7 examples of projecting narcissist traits you may need to be aware of. First, they criticize your appearance. Narcissists possess significantly low self-esteem. To prevent you from ever recognizing this, a narcissist may constantly criticize your appearance. This type of criticism can be extremely harmful in a relationship, as it impairs the victim's self-esteem and confidence. 2. They claim you are narcissistic. Due to their lack of self-awareness, inability to self-reflect, and their high tendency to project, they will project these traits onto someone else. Being accused by a narcissist can be frustrating at the very least. 3. They say you're a bad parent. It is very common for a narcissistic parent or narcissistic mother-in-law to project their own shortcomings as a parent onto another person. Narcissists who feel ashamed of their parenting techniques will never admit it, so they will blame you as an attempt to deal with this inner conflict. 4. They claim you're dishonest. One of the classic signs is a partner claiming you are being dishonest, cheating, or hiding money from them. While these accusations may also be caused by any number of reasons, they most commonly stem from projection. 5. They say you hate them. Due to their low self-esteem, a narcissist who feels poorly about themselves will claim that others feel the same about them. Claiming that you hate them is a common example of narcissistic projection, as they refuse to face the fact that they are the ones who truly hate themselves. 6. Projection of insecurities. The narcissist projects their own insecurities onto others. For example, they might accuse their partner of being unfaithful when they are the ones engaging in infidelity. 7. Lastly, we have the manipulator. A projecting narcissist who uses manipulation tactics might accuse others of being manipulative. They may claim someone is trying to control them or play mind games. By projecting this behavior, they can maintain a position of power and control while painting themselves as the victim. Do any of these 7 traits sound familiar? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, so what's the best way of handling this type of person? I know it's tempting, but do not resort to any type of verbal or physical altercation. Instead, here are 5 ways to handle a situation when dealing with narcissistic projection. It's important to recognize the behavior and take steps to protect yourself. 1. Don't feed into their manipulation. Refrain from engaging in attempts to manipulate or provoke a reaction from you. By not feeding into their manipulation, you can maintain your emotional well-being and avoid being drawn into their cycle of abuse. 2. Maintain distance. This may involve limiting the amount of time spent with them. reducing communication, or avoiding situations where their behavior is likely to occur. 3. Don't identify with the projection. It's important not to internalize the projections made by the narcissist. By understanding that the projections are about them and not about you, you can avoid being affected by their attempts to manipulate or hurt you. 4. Know when to walk away. Recognizing when a relationship or work situation becomes toxic and knowing when to leave or escalate the issue is crucial for protecting yourself. Knowing your limits and being prepared to walk away from harmful situations is essential. 5. Ask for advice. Seeking support from friends, family, or mental health professionals can provide valuable assistance in dealing with the effects of narcissistic projection and maintaining your well-being. Focus on managing your own responses and reactions to minimize escalating conflicts. Now, one last thing to clear up. The projecting narcissist often gets confused with the vulnerable narcissist, but there are key differences. For example, the vulnerable narcissist has insecurity and sensitivity issues with a desire for validation. The projecting narcissist is more defensive and shifts blame. To learn more about the 12 main traits of a vulnerable narcissist, you can check this video out. So, let me ask you, what traits do you see often and what strategy will you use? Comment below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe as we continue our series on narcissism. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.